Greetings, everybody. This is Winnie Wriggle.
Hi, I am Physics.
We are on top of the nether in front of a new contraption.
Yes, this is the what I call the popsicle or creamsicle, but this is a gold farm. The spawn rate is like I do 0 spawn proofing underneath things. So to get really good rates, you gotta go way up high. But this is, if you check all 6 of these, this is how much gold that we collected in an hour. So it really is the bottom one.
That's pretty great. 1 hour, yeah.
Three double chests, I would say full.
Yeah.
Approximately, a little shy of that. And then this is where I've turned everything to blocks from previous hanging outs.
Oh, don't mind if I help myself for some powered rails.
There you go.
I'll get them later.
Yeah, and I've been destroying all the rest of the rotten flesh since we have 4 double barrels of this, or double chests.
Wait, I'm working on our storage issues, but this will come in very handy for villager trading.
Nice.
Like, we definitely want to keep, like, eventually we want to keep most of it, but for now, yes, feel free to destroy it. So yeah, we have a zombified piglin farm, because they're not called pigmen anymore. And I cannot see the top of it.
Nope.
Physics, how tall is your popsicle?
I made 28 layers, which was stupid because you only need like 23 to max it out. I just kept building to build height and down 24.
Oh, that's fantastic.
So it'll take me like a minute to walk all the way up, but it is driven by turtle eggs.
Okay.
And so I made a drop of 30 from here because I didn't know how tall I wanted to end up making the collection system.
I hear you.
And so yeah, I have actually turtle eggs on every level since I had 50 turtle eggs. And then I originally stopped here, which I'll come out at and look over, maybe. There we go.
So I'm just gonna hop off on a random level.
Yeah, so
and show
the glass
folks.
level is where here, if you come up a couple more, then you'll see the glass level.
Okay, I'm coming. Bloop. Okay.
So this is where I originally stopped, and it's just not exciting. See? Not great. And then, so I went ahead and...
Oh!
We're getting something.
Falling on my head.
Yes, my original design, like where you were standing, actually had powdered snow, and it worked fine. But I figured glass would let them drop faster because powdered snow does slow you down just a tad. And the whole point is to get them to drop really fast like that.
Yeah.
So when they spawn, which we'll see when we head up more. Okay, there we go. I can't go up ladders. This is the only thing. It's like, too bad we just can't teleport to the top of this. This is where you need to have the teleportation, the portal.
Yes. Oh yeah, I could probably manage some network of portals that would get you up here.
Yeah. So here is actually the landing.
The actual spawning platform. I mean the AFK platform. Yeah.
The AFK place. And then there you go. You can see him. Here. So my question that I have is my collection system actually collecting everything, or are there little gold nuggets that are still hanging out, and by the time I get down there, they've been collected, which would mean that if you're AFKing and it's not collecting fast enough, then you're just wasting hits.
Right.
Or wasting resources and things like that. But I'm pretty sure it's collecting fast enough. I just didn't do the math.
Okay, so I think like the last time we did this, I'm gonna hop into spectator mode
Alrighty.
so we can
And I'll hang up here.
She's gonna hang up there so that we can see the drops coming down. Wow, it's a long way down.
Yes.
There's a lot of levels. Oh, there they are. Or it's raining pigmen.
So does it look cool?
It does. They're not crazy fast. Like they're coming down in groups. And yeah, you have no drops hanging out. Like they're all being picked up.
Fantastic.
Right now.
Well, that's my thing is like I really hate collection systems, and plus they bog things down. If you have too many hoppers, then it just gonna bog your system down. So the purpose of this design was to try to minimize the number of hoppers and not be crazy. So that's why I tried to make it a 1x3 collection system.
Okay, and that brings me to my next question, which is your popsicle is not a perfect circle, like it's lopsided. What happened?
Yes. Yeah, so I wanted to minimize the number of blocks that I had to put down.
Mm-hmm.
And so since I wanted to keep the the collection system to a 1x3, then I didn't need a full round or drop area, because that would have been a 3x3.
Oh, you just needed the 1x3.
I just wanted the 1x3. And the lopsidedness means that no matter where they spawn on the platform, it'll take them about 4 seconds, less than 4 seconds, to get to the point where they kamikaze down. You go, ah, piggy, oink oink.
Okay, well, I am back up here. If I can't get my HUD to turn on. Hello? Huh.
I don't see the disembodied head.
Yeah, I'm behind you. I'm back. Okay, so I will stay up here and let it spawn so you can get a video of it actually working.
That'd be great. There goes.
Doo-doo-doo. Oh, it's cool to watch them all fall off the platforms from up here, too.
Yeah, and it takes 2 seconds once they spawn. It'll take them 2 seconds to be like, okay, hey, there's an egg, and run towards it. All right, I haven't gotten all the way down because I was waiting for hopefully to see some spawn. There you go. And then they got the 2, and then they jump. Yep. Because if you make it any bigger, it just uses a ton of resources, and you may get some more spawns, but it ends up leveling out because they have to run so far, and that takes time, so that you're going to hit an entity cap.
Oh, I see. So it behooves you to make a small popsicle.
Yeah, there's like a sweet spot. I haven't done the Six Sigma math yet, which I probably won't, because I like the look of this and I like the count of it, but there is a way to optimize it that you would have the perfect size versus spawn cap hit.
So you made it taller because you weren't happy with the initial numbers.
Right.
Of the spawning. Yeah.
And I guess there's about 50 pigmen, 55 that spawn per go. It doesn't seem quite that high. But we get a lot of spawns underneath us, so it should be high enough that shouldn't matter. But if we go over to the Hoglin farm I made over lava, like the drops on that are crazy.
Oh, because it was over a pure lava pool. And this is just over regular nether waste. I mean, it's not bad. Yes. But it shouldn't...
I made 0 spawn.
It shouldn't matter, though, being up this high. Like, nothing should be... Every mob should be despawned more than 124 blocks away from this platform.
Mm-hmm.
In theory.
There's a big wave. I think it just comes in waves.
I think it just comes in waves.
They sometimes are polite and just like wait for each other. You can get up to. I've only seen up to 8 spawns at a time in groups, because they usually group in 4.
Mm-hmm.
And it does a pretty good job of almost always getting 4. And then there's some chicken spawns and things like that. And sometimes they pinball around and knock each other off, and then they die. Kamikazing.
That happens. But they mostly are headed for the turtle eggs. For those of you who don't know, they aggro naturally to turtle eggs. That's why you use turtle eggs, to get them to fall.
Mm-hmm.
And they think the trapdoor is a full block, and that's why they're falling.
Oops, I went to creative. I did not mean to do that. Game mode survival. There we go. That's what I was looking for.
This is awesome. I'm mostly just incredibly excited about unlimited gold because
Yes.
piglin bartering.
That's what I was trying.
Which I think you also have experiments on, so let's head back down there.
I do, and you can see a little bit right here. I was hanging out here for a while to see if I could get the spawns, but you can't see anything from here. Well, it can go lower.
Okay.
Go to the
Down
ground.
we go. I find it really interesting that you built like the way to the top right in the middle of the farm.
Yeah, so this is one thing I was trying to experiment with, is how to make the build easier, because it's a little bit of a whip.
Yeah.
And so I put scaffolding right down the center, and the zombie piglins won't go through the scaffolding. They can get knocked through the scaffolding. So my original design actually had scaffolding up instead of the glass. But as things went on, they kept getting knocked into the scaffolding because it doesn't have a hitbox.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Yeah. And okay,
Oh.
I don't know why he. I got one spawn there.
You're a survivor. What the heck?
Yeah.
Or no, he just spawned there. Why did you spawn there, dude?
See, I keep getting weird spawns.
There's not a button on the middle one.
Yeah, because there's a trapdoor there. Big trapdoor.
Why is there a trapdoor there?
Because
Oh, I see. But why down here?
because it okay, the trapdoors actually help with the alignment of the hopper minecarts.
Ah,
So the
okay.
bottom row is to keep the bottom 3 hopper minecarts a little bit over both of the hoppers,
Mm-hmm.
so that they distribute between two of them.
Cool.
And I guess you could technically get rid of one of the hopper minecarts and push this over so it covers 4.
Oh yeah, I meant to
but-
show the collection system. Hold on. I looked
So
at
this
it.
is for the collection.
I looked at it before we started filming, but not during filming. So there are 3 hopper minecarts with soul sand piston into them,
Mm-hmm.
and that's the killing floor, right?
Yes.
And then 3 hopper minecarts nudged over 6 hoppers. That's cool.
Yeah, so they basically cover 2 each.
Yeah.
And the reason why I'm missing glass at that level is that if you put glass there, it creates a T. And this way, and then I was getting drops that got hung up on them.
Oh,
And
yeah.
this way they won't get hung up on them.
Oh, cool.
Yeah. But I do think he just spawned there. So.
Yeah, I
Oops.
think I'm sure
was
he
bad.
just spawned on the soul sand.
And I just killed my hopper minecarts. I'll have to fix that later.
Oh, and I see your trash can.
Yes. The only problem is you get too close, you end up picking them up instead of him, which is what you did.
No, I got. Oh, I see. I picked up 2 of them.
Yeah.
Huh.
Yeah. Clearing out the gold.
Awesome. Okay, and so what's the contraption behind this?
Oh, yes. That's what we were talking about.
Yeah,
Okay,
we
that
can.
was my experiment for piglins. I wanted a piglin. So this is should be spawnable for piglins.
Yes.
Because we are in a nether waste. Yep, we're in nether waste. Check. The light level is below 11, which I believe they spawn 11 and below. And anything that spawns here will trigger this dispenser, which will dispense out leather, and piglins will pick up leather. However, so the question I had was like, if a piglin spawns and you give him leather, will that keep him from despawning? And it's hard to tell if something spawns or not when you're over 50 blocks away to encourage spawning, is because they're at a render distance.
Yeah.
So I've seen some things spawn here, and I've noticed the count go down, so I know things are spawning. And then, so because like I had a whole stack of leather in here, and noticed that it is no longer a whole stack.
Oh, so something is spawning.
Yes.
Because leather's being dispensed.
Correct. So I went ahead and I was like, okay, well, this is a little, my theory needs more testing. So I grabbed some more leather and I headed down to just the regular nether instead of the top of the nether. And as I was going to pitch leather at piglins, I got torpedoed by ghasts.
Oh dear.
Yeah.
Oh dear.
And I lost my favorite pickaxe. Fortunate.
Oh no.
Fortunate was no fortunate.
Oh no.
Yeah, because I was running around naked, which I sort of am doing now. I can put stuff on. But yeah, so and then that kind of ended my day, and I said, you know what? I've collected what I can collect because ghast fire. And you came in and saw all the ghast fire that was everywhere.
Yes, I was like, I came into the nether and I'm just like, what is all, like there's fire everywhere. All the way from one portal to the ladder that comes up here. I'm like, what happened? Physics is like, oh, ghasts.
Yeah, I was running around getting kind of cocky. And
so if we back up 24 blocks from this, at least, like keep it in render, it should spawn a thing.
It should, but there's so much land and there's so much spawnable things underneath us right now. We'll never.
Oh, I see. That's why you went up.
Right.
Oh yeah, and you have to go up so high, you can't tell if something spawned there.
It's like you can tell if you do the F3B, you can see that something did spawn, but I should put a drop or something so I can drop down quickly. But you don't know what actually spawned. You only know that something did spawn.
Something did, and it's likely that it's a pigman rather than a piglin.
A zombie.
Yeah.
Yeah. But if you come down on a regular level, you can see across the way like how much freaking spawns there are. I had like at one point I killed off like 55 piglin and like 25 of the it was like 25 piglins and like 55 zombie piglins.
Yeah, and we need them like next to the gold farm to have a bartering farm. It's just...
There's one close by. I don't have any leather on me. I heard him. He just snorted.
No, but there's no way to get him up on the roof other than rails.
Yeah. But if you see over here, they collect, like, that's where they spawn. There's tons of spawns.
Oh, yes.
But I heard one that was really close by that was up a little bit. There's something, I think there's a little bit of space, like, halfway up this ladder.
There is. Like, I just closed it off because I didn't want us getting blasted by ghasts.
Oh, that makes sense. But there's, like, a piglin right here in the midway. Oh, there he is, right here. What's 80? About 80?
Mm-hmm.
That's pretty close. But I don't know. I mean, that's the closest we got. That wouldn't be a bad spot to have a little gold trading farm. A piglin trading farm.
It wouldn't be horrible, but it would be much more convenient if it were up on the roof of the nether.
I agree.
And I think we'll figure out how to get something to spawn up here. Even if it's just off camera, or maybe even on camera, we just make a big flat platform and go stand 100 blocks above it and then take turns coming down to see what spawned.
Mm-hmm.
That's one possibility.
Yeah. I mean, we could do that. We could both hang out and what we can do is I've got cobwebs. We can put cobwebs down around this so we can just jump down quickly, and that'll keep our fall from getting hurt.
Oh, it's a great idea.
You scienced that before for us.
Yes, the cobwebs stop all fall damage, which is fabulous because I keep thinking I want to make drops in the nether, and I'm like, nope, no water. Oh, I like your use of the gold blocks for this. That's great.
Isn't that great?
Mm-hmm. Well, I am super excited about having access to gold for all the things, mostly for powered rails. I was telling Physics off camera that she can expect our base to be covered in rails.
I think that's fantastic. Yeah.
I want rails everywhere, all over the place.
Rails are going to be great. Yeah, I use gold blocks here because why not?
Why not? Exactly. We have a gold farm now. Woo! Okay.
I was like, why not waste gold?
So that was our zombie piglin farm, courtesy of Physics, and all of her. Y'all don't understand how much designing she does off camera, like in a creative world. I'm sure this is iteration number 6.
Yeah. Why? Yeah. This is
nothing gets built in this world that she hasn't built already dozens of times in other worlds.
However, whatever I end up building is always slightly different than what I scienced out.
Every time. That's my favorite part.
Like, as many times as I have built even iron golem farms, they're all slightly different.
They're all slightly different. Like, she'll bring me she'll open up a world to land and be like, come look at the farm. I think it's ready. And I'll look at it and be like, great. Yes, that's the one. Let's build that in the world. And then I'll show up and be like, this is not what we looked at. This is different. Why is this different? They're always better, though. Always.
There's always a way to make it better or improve it somehow, or
there's always a way to eliminate redstone. That's her goal.
Actually, that's kind of true. I made the little trash can with redstone dust, and I usually don't like doing that. But this one's much more quiet and efficient than having a piston clock.
Yeah. No bonk, 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 bonk.
Exactly. It's super quiet.
Okay, cool. Well, thanks for watching, everybody. This has been Winnie Wriggle.
And this is Physics. And bye.
Bye.